What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Philip and I'm joined here with Mitch. What's going on, Mitch?
What's up, everyone? I am so excited for this.
We are going to be streaming Bayonetta 2 on Nintendo Switch. This is incredible. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. I am super, super excited to play Bayonetta with you because you are sort of our resident Bayonetta 2 / action game expert.
Wow.
I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Phil. This week was my birthday.
Yes.
It was Valentine's Day. But of those two things, there's a third thing that I was even more excited for. It was the stream. It was playing Bayonetta 2 on stream with all these. I'm really excited to jump into this. So yeah, once again, we are live on Twitch, YouTube, and NBC. What's up, everyone? We got some people in there. We got Reyes, Trillfly. I can very far away.
I can see you guys. What's up, Joseph Tripp?
How's
Good to
everyone
see
doing?
you.
Let's jump into this.
Yeah, so Mitch is going to take the reins on the controls for a little bit. I decided to let him sort of test out the game since I've already completed it myself. Now, Mitch completed it on Wii U, but this is really his first time playing through on Switch. So we kind of figured we just pick it up right from the beginning of the game. We got past the prologue initially, so the tutorial stuff is all done. So we're just going to jump straight into the meat of the game and really get into the action. So here's our first sort of big epic set piece right here, mini boss. And Mitch, I guess, is just gonna go straight for it. Here we
Sorry,
go.
I'm pressing buttons also on the screen.
Yeah.
There it is. Cool.
Tanuki, we definitely brought some amiibo with us. Oh, there we go. Had to have some assistance here with the camera stuff, but we do have amiibo with us here. So I've got a Link amiibo, I've got a Samus amiibo, and I've got both Bayonetta Smash amiibo here. So we're definitely going to be checking them out as well as soon as we get through a couple chapters here. But yeah, so we're still in the early parts of the game, right? This is the first chapter.
Well, I think this is technically prologue. It's where my save left off from when I was playing on your space file. So here's the thing. Oh God, I am getting wrecked. I am not living up to my for your great introduction. Here's the thing about Bayonetta 2. It's very much the same game as Bayonetta 1. There's a couple of
Your mouth.
Is that better? There we go. Test. Hello, hello.
There it is. Perfect.
Very much the same game as Bayonetta 1. I was telling you before, when this game first came out on the Wii U, you know, I have my own Twitch account. I was so excited about this game that this is pretty much the only game I've done this for, but I decided that I was going to stream from the beginning to the end, no breaks.
Right.
And that was my only... Oh, God. You know what it is, Philip? I'm used to having Bat Within, which allows you to cue which time you dodge right when you get hit.
Right.
And I don't have that right now.
Yeah,
It's
no.
alright though, don't worry, I'm not gonna die.
No, it's okay. This is one of those games that's definitely a little bit more difficult to play and talk at the same time because it's so fast and you have to be very quick with your combos and your blocks and dodges and all that stuff. So yeah, so let's see what's going on over here in the chat.
What's going on, chat?
So Mifa fan wants to know, do Bayonetta amiibo work in this game? Yes, they definitely do. They just like other amiibo will unlock different items for you to use. They'll give you additional halos. Some of them unlock costumes, which you actually had to purchase on the Wii U. But if you wanted to just use like a Samus amiibo, you can definitely do that, and that'll get you the Samus costume, which is my personal favorite costume.
You like that Morphball?
Oh God, that Morphball is amazing.
So yeah, I was kind of talking about the difference between Bayonetta 1 and 2. Largely, same game. This is a sequel that I would actually say, like, if you ask me which one I prefer, I would be like, both.
Yeah.
Play both.
Yeah.
They're both pretty much equally as good. Bayonetta 2 adds the Umbran Climax, which is a little power-up that you get by pressing the left bumper.
It's all right.
So ashamed.
Silver's okay. We're still warming up. Okay. We gotta warm this guy up here. Okay?
But yeah, it's a really cool new kind of like a superpower mechanic that you can use when you fill up your magic meter, and it just looks so cool.
God, the set pieces in this game are ridiculous.
Oh no! It's such a shame because Bayonetta 1 ends. Yeah, that was a nice little butt grab.
Game's got a lot of those moments.
Yeah, it's got a lot of those.
Yep.
Bayonetta 1 ends with Bayonetta and John finally coming together and, like, you know, joining in like a partnership. And then Bayonetta 2 begins with them on the same side, but then John gets taken away for like 3 minutes. It's very sad. You don't really get that fun camaraderie.
Yeah.
This is actually interesting because I don't know if you realize this, this monster that we're fighting, this was like one of your go-to summons in Bayonetta 1.
Oh yeah.
And now it's suddenly turned on Bayonetta for whatever reason.
Yep. And it's basically the first boss of the game, I guess you could say, right?
Yep. Did I have Bayonetta on the Wii U at, what's that say, Mitha Fan?
Yeah, Mitha Fan wants to know, did you have Bayonetta on Wii U?
Yes.
So I know, yeah, Mitch definitely had it. I actually, since I was reviewing Bayonetta 2 on Switch, I decided that I definitely needed to get my hands on a Wii U because I, previous to this, did not own one. But I got a Wii U about 2 months ago, got Bayonetta right away in preparation for my review, and played through, oh my god, so, I mean, I played through it a couple times actually, both of them, so very, very awesome. Great game on Wii U, better on Switch though, definitely.
What's up, Courageous? How's it going? So what was your favorite weapon of the weapons I used?
Oh man, you know, I really enjoy using those chainsaws. The chainsaws are so brutal, man. I mean, you can tear through so many enemies. I mean, they're a little heavier. They're not as, like, articulate as, like, the just regular swords are. But if you combo them up correctly with, like, a faster moving weapon, then, I mean, you can really cut through some mad demons that way.
Yeah, you know, this might be a case of me just not remembering all that well. But I don't even know if I unlocked those chainsaws when I played this game originally. This is the kind of game where if you don't know where things are and you're not super good at exploring, oh my god.
Don't forget the spinny thing.
I wasn't ready for it.
That one always catches me off guard.
I wasn't ready for it.
The spinny ones. I'm ready for the button presses, but when they want to use the analog stick, I don't like it. Which game do you think is better, Bayonetta 1 or Bayonetta 2?
Talk about that, but yeah, I would say these games are as equal as you can get from one sequel to the next.
Yeah. I think they're both definitely worth playing. You don't have to play Bayonetta 1 before you play Bayonetta 2, but I mean, it always helps. Good job. Gold. That's better. We're making improvements.
I strive for platinums, but I'll take gold.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Lumen Sage. Is revenge all you desire?
I'm gonna ask a question to chat really quick.
I know the one.
This is a game that has been out for quite a while. Chances are a lot of people already know the story, already have seen these cutscenes. Do you think that we should be skipping these cutscenes, or do you want to just let them play out?
That's an excellent question, because some of them are pretty long, so definitely let us know.
And they have some cool moments. I would, if it was me, if I was voting. But my vote doesn't matter because I'm the one in the driver's seat here.
Yep.
We're asking you. I would only want to see the cool cutscenes. This is not cool.
Right, this is one of the more slower intro-y cutscenes, I guess, of the game.
Yeah. Despite the fact that we got Rodan, who is probably the coolest character in all of action video games. Voiced by the same voice actor who did
especially if you're going to be flip about it.
Okay, it looks like they don't want us to skip the cutscenes.
Don't skip it. Okay.
Cool.
Glad I asked.
You're not the kind to let that sort of summon go out of control, Bayonetta. Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right. does it?
It's driving me crazy now. I'm trying to think of the
You
name of
know,
the voice actor
she's
who
pretty
did
hot for a
Dawn.
dead chick.
It's one of those things
He
that'll just
wasn't a
pop
big
in your
fan of
head
her
like
shit when she
half
was
an
in
hour
the realm
later,
of the
I'm sure.
blips. But looking
Philip,
at her
do you know
now,
why it's especially embarrassing? I've taken
Nah,
voice
still
acting
not a
classes with this actor.
Oh no!
Not dead.
Oh
Enzo.
God!
She's right.
Well, that's a fun fact about Mitch.
You're
Yeah.
only really
Very
dead
cool.
after your soul's been completely absorbed into another realm of the Trinity. But that's just a matter of time. Cause I don't see no way of saving a soul lost in hell.
What about the gates? The real gates of hell.
I can't stop you from trying to use them, but I don't
Sorry,
think
if
you
you look
got
at
a
my
chance
face, I'm
down
just
there.
trying to remember his name.
I'll see what I can do about putting her on ice for a while.
What's up, D-Dave?
You
Good to
need
see you, man.
this,
Thanks for coming to the stream.
The heart of an Umbra witch. The magic that keep your kind alive in
Dave
this world
Fenoy!
for
Dave
eternity.
Fenoy! It was
Dave
Dave
Fenoy.
Fenoy.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that would have been so embarrassing.
To
I could see
reunite
you
this
turning
with
red. You were
soul,
like, "No,
if you
what
gonna
is it?"
try and bring her back. I figure
Like
you
Greg
got
Miller
about
has a
day
cuff
before it's game
with his name on it.
Enzo, you've got a jet, right?
What? No. No, 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 no. I do not
He is
know. Listen,
absolutely
I
an
appreciate the
irritating
situation,
little
but you
Yeah.
know
squirrel
what
of a
it
man.
is?
His
My
dialogue
kid's
in
got
this game
cookies
is
baked
just
for me at home.
it's painful sometimes.
Yeah,
Waiting
you
for
think
me.
it's painful? I mean, I
And
think it's
still got a
intentionally
place
painful.
here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Let
Was
the real
Enzo
Santa
growing
take
or
care of the
grating on your
presents.
nerves throughout
Now let's
this
go.
game?
forget about
Forget about it!
Hey, I said I believe.
Ethan brings up a
But
good
hey,
point.
hey,
He says
you
it's hard
can't
to
put
understand the
one over
feeling
those
of the
two little
gameplay just
fuckers, let me
watching
tell
it,
ya.
because it seems like just button mashing, and I'm not sure if I have fun or not. What do you think? Do you feel like this is just button mashing, or how do you feel about the combos here? Because I actually stand on a very on the middle ground here, because I think that you can be somebody who isn't particularly skilled at action games and still be able to pick up Bayonetta and jump right in and be, and have a great time with it, be pretty good with it. It has different modes and different difficulty settings that like let you do that type of thing. But if you like to get complicated and elaborated with your elaborate with your combos, it allows you to do that as well. So there's a lot of experimentation. There's a lot of depth there that you could do. I mean, would you say that that's
Let
pretty
me
much how it
let me
works?
answer this question by just walking you through all of these combos that you have in the in this
The loading screen. Yeah.
No, that's
Sacred
a very good
mountain
point. I
of
totally get
Fimbulventer.
why people
The
might be
joint's
turned off
supposed
by
to be the
thinking that this
link
is a button
between
masher.
Inferno and Paradiso.
I think
They say
the
there
thing
is
about
an entrance
Bayonetta,
to
and I
Inferno.
think the thing about
the gates
almost
of hell.
every good action
Somewhere
game
on this mountain
is that they make it
No
so
one
that
knows where,
defense
though.
is a
Hell,
form of
no
offense.
one even knows if
or
it's true
defense
or
is
not.
just as fun.
The only
as,
reason this overgrown
playing
rock
against.
is worshipped like some god
Bayonetta
in the
in
first
particular, I
place
think, does it better than
is that
pretty
no
much
one's
any
ever
action
been able
game
to
out
get
there.
close
In that
to the damn
you have this dodge
It's
that
like it
will
don't want
activate
you
witch
there.
time, which slows everything down,
Every
and it makes it so
climber
that
ends up stranded
if you're
or
just mashing
worse.
buttons,
And don't
you
even
are
try to fly a plane
absolutely
near
going
that
to be
place,
worse
or
than someone who
bada
is
boom!
looking for
But at least your
for
soul
opponent's
doesn't have a
spells
long walk to
and
whichever
dodging
afterlife
toward
you got lined
Right.
up, right? I'll wait
and
for
also
you
just
and know
feels
it.
good when you're
At the
able
foot
to
of the
just do
mountain.
one of those evasions.
Just hurry up
and
with whatever
slows
it
down
is you
time,
gotta
like
do and get back
the knife
there,
comes
right?
down,
And the
just
hotel's going on
barely
your
misses you.
account.
It
With
just
a mini
feels so
bar
good.
too. Gotta
Feels
keep
so damn
myself
good.
busy while I'm waiting.
It is very satisfying to play
Forget
this game,
about it.
especially on Switch too, because the
I love those
HD
midget
rumble really
drinks.
kicks in, and I really love how it feels. Like it provides that nice tactile feedback that you want to feel when you're like slashing through hordes of demons and angels. So
Yeah. Slapjacks and Ham, we're not ignoring Twitch Cat. We love you too. You said my body is Reggie. Reggie's body is mine. I have not played yet, but I want y'all to skip them to avoid spoilers. This is the very beginning of the game. There's no real spoilers that are going to happen here.
Man, the plane ain't free, you know.
Yeah.
That
Sorry.
reminds me, you owe Alex the kid.
don't worry, yeah, the early cutscenes are really story light, just kind of setting the tone for the game and where it's gonna go. And we're streaming for 2 hours today, so I don't think we're gonna go into too deep of spoiler territory. Should be okay.
This right here, I don't know if you picked up on this.
There it
Phil.
is.
This is
That's
a
Fimbulventer.
Sonic the Hedgehog right?
This?
Yeah.
Ah.
So
bad place
Bayonetta
to look
obviously
Oh, but you gotta
came
have
to
a dead place
existence
to get
largely
close to
due in
that
part
damn
to
place,
the
if you
support of
ask me.
Sega.
Right.
And I think
Gives me
as a
heebie-jeebies.
little show of a little nod to Sega, they include this little thing of Bayonetta standing on top of this biplane, which is just like what happens in Sonic Hedgehog 3.
That's exactly what Sonic does when Tails flies his plane. Yep.
Sorry, Enzo. This is where I get on. Say hi to the wife and kids for me.
Mega Mr. Victor, he says, so this like Dark Souls or Nier Automata? Would you say this is more like Nier or like Dark Souls?
I would say it's like neither.
Like neither, yeah. I'd say that's a pretty fair answer.
I would say if you're gonna compare this game to anything, oh no, squirrel, watch out!
I mean, it's more of an action-style game like Nier is, where you're like fighting a ton of enemies at once. Dark Souls is more like calculated one-on-one fights. So if I had to pick, if it was similar to one of those games, I'd say it falls closer to where Nier stands.
Just behave yourself for a bit
so yeah.
What was I gonna say? So yeah, I would say if you're gonna compare this to any game, compare it to Devil May Cry.
Right. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's really the perfect comparison right there.
But even then, Bayonetta kind of lives on its own. It has a very stylish combo system, like Devil May Cry. It feels like Devil May Cry in terms of, you know, the way you can knock enemies up, follow them, and then do a bunch of air combos and stuff. Speaking of Devil May Cry, there are these secret mission areas that you can go into called Muspelheims. People.
I'm gonna turn down the game volume a little bit down.
Sure. We have a question from Slapjackson Ham asking about the frame rate, and Philip, I think you're probably the best qualified. to talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys might be able to see it here during this stream, but so compared to the Wii U version, which was notorious for dipping between 60 and 40 frames per second. Now the Switch has a better frame rate, but it's not locked at 60 frames per second while playing Bayonetta 2. So it does. There are still some areas, especially during the bigger set piece battles, where you'll see some frame stutters and stuff. Wow, that was really fast. Well done, 11 seconds. So yeah, there are some parts where you'll see some frame stutters, and you might see it during this stream. But for the most part, it is steady. But there are parts that do dip, and it can affect gameplay. So it's a little unfortunate that they couldn't get it locked at 60 frames per second, especially because it's running in 720p. But it's okay. It's still better than the Wii U version would be. So. Bouldergeist wants to know, is it worth double dipping for the two games if you already have them on Wii U? Do they have any new features?
I hate to tell you, but you missed out on a really good opportunity to get both of them for the price of one.
Yeah, unfortunately. So as far as like new features go for Bayonetta 2, I'd have to say that the newest feature, or the most substantial new feature besides an improved frame rate, is the amiibo support, which is really going to help you if you want to just, you know, get a bunch of accessories and weapons and all that stuff right away. So if you've played the game before, having amiibos is a really nice way to just kind of get a head start of, you know, your old playthrough. And that's what I did. I basically used a ton of amiibos to get a bunch of halos, and it gives you additional like potions and stuff like that if you need items like that to help you during your playthrough. But the best thing that the amiibos lock by far are the costumes. And if you checked out the review that we put up, you can see that they have like Samus costumes, Link costumes, Mario costumes, all that stuff. But that was included in the Wii U version, but it was for a massive like price of halos. It was like, I don't know, 1 million halos or something like that. Something insane.
Yeah.
What controller setup are you guys using? You want to flash your controllers real quick? Split Joy-Con play, yep.
It's probably not ideal, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Get out of here. Platinum or nothing.
Mason Parrott wants to know, is there any nudity in this game?
How you define nudity?
Yeah, I guess that really just depends on how you define it.
There's a lot of almost nudity.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the more mature style games on a Nintendo console, and definitely on the Nintendo Switch. So there isn't any full nudity, but as you can see right there, you know, there are some revealing bits where you do get to see a bit of of Bayonetta.
So I'll answer that question by saying this: if I was 15 or 16 years old and I was playing this and my mom walked in, I would feel embarrassed.
Would you?
I'd feel if my mom walked in during like certain cutscenes, it was
You'd,
like,
like,
"What are you
pause and
playing?"
just wait for
I'd
her
be
to get
like,
out.
"Nothing, mom. Go, God, why don't you knock?"
Knock next time, Mom. Please, Bayonetta.
Just playing a game, mom.
Yeah. No, it's definitely has its moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But no full frontal nudity, so you don't have to worry about anything like that.
All right, so I can't actually damage these guys outside of witch time. So let's do as much damage as we can quickly. I'm not gonna get platinum. I'm very upset about that. I want to restart. There's an inkling in me that wants to restart here. Come on, one of the things that this game does very, very well is using visual cues to let you know when you need to dodge. God, I wish I had that within. But yeah, so every enemy will do that little golden flash when you need to get ready to avoid, and every time you encounter a new enemy, you have to learn kind of a new timing, which is one of the things that keeps this game challenging.
Yeah.
As you keep going.
So the enemies are definitely very varied, and if you haven't played the game before, like as easy as the combat might look, it might look simple like hack and slash. It's definitely not, especially on the higher difficulties, because as important as it is to be great at offense, you have to be just as good at defense as well, because they can take you down very quickly.
Yeah. This game's not easy, even on normal.
Even on easy sometimes.
Even on easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be tough.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game that you kind of have to learn how to play. Philip, what other action games have you played other than Bayonetta? Like, are you into Devil May Cry or into Ninja Gaiden? Yeah,
totally. So I've played a bunch of Devil May Cry. I played all 3 Devil May Cries, and then the I guess the reboot that came out, DMC. Yeah. So I enjoyed all of those games a lot. I mean, Kamiya worked on those as well. So that was, obviously those hold a very, very near and dear spot in my heart, but I am also a huge Ninja Gaiden fan, so this definitely falls along those style games. Like if you like those fast action games, like, combat, hack and slash style, then this is seriously for you.
We just talk about also how stylish this game is. It's so goddamn stylish. Chat. Amiibos in this game? Yes. And we actually have a bunch of amiibos all lined up for you. We'll check them out. Actually, you want to check them out right here? We just got to Rodan.
That's right. So amiibos.
So I actually don't know. How do they work in this game? How do you unlock the costume?
Yeah, so that took me a couple minutes to figure out as well when I was reviewing it. But the way that you unlock costumes is the way you use amiibo is through Rodan. So in the shop, there's a little amiibo section right at the bottom of the list, and it's super easy. Just like pretty much with any game that uses amiibo, you just tap them on there when you're in there, and they load up.
They found plenty of playmates here.
Figured they would.
So we got Samus, we got Link, we got both Bayonettas.
Samus, Link, and both Bayonettas. So we should be getting some pretty fun costumes out of this.
I could imagine what the Bayonetta 1 amiibo does. But what does the Bayonetta 2 amiibo?
Okay. The Bayonetta 2. Actually, I've never used this one before. This is not my amiibo. This is actually Pear's amiibo that I snagged off of his shelf. So I have not yet activated it in my file.
Experience on camera here.
Yeah.
Finding out what the Bayonetta 2 amiibo does.
I'm here to help. Just make sure you don't bust a cap at my ass.
Who's playing? Mitch is playing right now. Mitch. He's going to take over. I might jump in towards the second half of the stream.
Controllers my cold dead hands.
Yeah, if that happens, no.
Oh, God.
No.
There's going to be a murder on screen.
No.
Philip's going to kill me.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the gates of hell. We've lit our
Sorry,
places
I
on
couldn't
fire,
remember your
so
voice
there won't
actor's
be
name,
hell
Rodon.
to that.
Don't hate me.
Come on, I gotta say some cheesy shit sometimes.
So this is cool. This is something that I think is a really good forward-thinking thing to do. In that, there's a ton of different things for you to get whenever you come to the gates of hell. If you look, like, there's just all this stuff. It all costs a lot of money. It can be overwhelming if you only have so many Halos and you're like, oh, I don't know what to buy. So what the game does is they actually give you little Rodon recommendations on stuff that's going to be very helpful. So the Stiletto is kind of like Bayonetta's version of the Stinger from Devil May Cry. Afterburner Kick will help you continue some combos in the air. Witch Strike, I don't remember what, I think it's just like some sort of air combo follow-up. But Bat Within, let me just say, #1 hot tip in Bayonetta 2, buy this immediately.
Because not only does it look cool,
but
it's very effective.
It's so effective.
Yes.
All right, so let's go into Amiibo here.
Which one do you want to do first?
I kind of want to see what Bayonetta 2 does.
All right, let's go for it. So so since we're using Joy-Con, we're gonna put it on the right Joy-Con. That's where the NFC reader is.
Ding.
There we go. Hey Bayonetta, looks like you got yourself some fan mail. Yeah, business is damn good. Thanks to you, folks keep dropping by, hopping to see you back in action. Ready to give the people what they want?
Oh, yeah.
The following Rodin's treasure has been unlocked. Super Mirror 2. A Couture bullets for Super Mirror 2. Okay.
All right, cool. So Rodon's treasures, Super Mirror 2. Let's see what that does. A charm, elegant. Oh, so it's the you get the kimono.
Nice.
All right. And you get the.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the actual Bayonetta amiibo, I guess, they unlock way more stuff than the other amiibo do. I mean, obviously, because it's the Bayonetta amiibo.
Oh, gotcha.
But you'll get like multiple costumes if you use her amiibo as opposed to just like using a Zelda amiibo or something like that.
Let's get some of these. Let's get one of these.
Why don't we let's go and use like all the amiibo, like right away, like just knock them out. Right now? Yeah, let's just get him through, and then that way we'll have all the Halos we need. Here's the Samus one. I love how it has a different message. Yeah.
Hey, got something here from the toughest bounty hunter in the galaxy. You know, I love a badass with a big heart. Or was it the other way around? Might have to whip something up for her someday. And then we got Samus there. Next one.
Yep. Link. Here, let's lift it up a little bit. Oh, wait, actually, you gotta go in there. There we go. And Samus. And Link. There we go.
Looks like this package is from, hey, Hyrule. Ain't no soul in hell that don't know that name. Lot of history, lot of legends. Whatever. This has gotta be, whatever this is, gotta be special. Better keep it a secret to everybody. Rodon, he's up with his video game history.
That is like legit the best Rodon impression I've ever heard. I thought it was him.
Like I said, I took classes with whatever his name is.
Wait, oh yeah, we did this one already. Okay, let's do the last one of the day here.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
You know you wanna.
Get it. There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Here's a gift from a long time. Gotta love the ones who always got your back. Now some may prefer long or short, but me, I just want to see what your hair'll do next. Not like mine's gonna change much. All right, cool.
Nice. Let's check out what we got. Let's see what all that stuff looks like. So in case you're wondering, you can use up to 32 amiibo a day, which is insane. Because as you can see, if you were paying attention, we got a ton of Halos just by using 4 amiibo. So 32 a day, I mean, it wouldn't take you very long to max out on Halos at all. But you just have to have all those amiibo, I guess. Yep. That's the thing.
All right, so where can we change here? Do we
oh yeah, so we actually have to we have to exit the chapter. Yeah, so maybe we'll just
we'll
finish
do the next chapter.
Yeah, we'll finish this run and then which is just it's not too much longer. So
yeah, we should. Everything's happening. This actually really reminds me of the DMC reboot, like in terms of like just city crumbling as you're going through it.
Yeah.
There's actually, I think there's a lot of parallels between DMC's reboot and Bayonetta. Both kind of have this this idea of a purgatorio or like a limbo world that kind of runs parallel to the real world.
Oh yeah.
And Bayonetta kind of slips in and out of it. Yeah. It's very, very cute. I wish I knew where everything was. I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. But I'm also gonna kill a lot of things. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh, that's the more important thing, I think. At least for this run. Let's see.
We have a question from Curly Studio, or Late Storage Studio. Is the story of Bayonetta series good? Most people applaud just its gameplay. The story is...
It's out there. It's crazy, but I think that... I mean, I personally enjoyed it. I did, quite a bit. And I wish that I had an opportunity to talk more about it on my review, but I definitely think that if you're open to crazy, like, out there, almost anime-ish style stories, then you would totally be into something like this, or this Bayonetta story.
It's definitely style over substance. The
Right.
story, I think, is fun.
Right.
It's you know, it's an action movie. Also, can we please, for a second, just appreciate the fact that there is a kid wearing a Millennium Puzzle attacking things with cards.
Yes.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Event at this rate. Well, at least it won't be a boring trip.
Yeah.
There you go. Kyler Klotz got it. Is that Yu-Gi-Moto? Basically. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Huh? You could see me.
Yeah, Slapjack wants to know, does every amiibo work or only specific amiibo? Did we go over that already? It's just specific amiibo that unlock costumes, but every amiibo will give you halos or additional items and stuff.
Silly girl.
You'll have to do better than that.
Neo
to earn
Kuro
a
loves
tip.
this game. Me too.
Who the hell are you?
This is definitely one of my favorite games on the Wii U. And man, Switch has had such a good year. I want to say it's one of my favorite games on the Switch, but man, it's hard to even say that. There's been a lot of really good games.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff.
Because we're both
We're not even, we're
purgatorial.
almost circling around the first full year of Switch, so
Her?
it's been quite an eventful
Oreo?
launch year.
So, are we heading to Thimbleventer on a shopping trip for Mummy, little one?
Maybe.
Interlinked Media says that he looks like the kid from the beginning of Final Fantasy X, which is true. I can totally see that. I can see the
I
resemblance.
don't remember enough of Final Fantasy X to really say.
Oh, yeah.
Scary. Off with their heads, eh?
He does. Oh, that's right. The Goomba, if you have a Goomba amiibo, you unlock the Chain Chomp. The Chain
They must have
Chomper,
heard me.
which is cool.
Ooh.
Very, very awesome. It's a fun weapon to use.
Kid's got the Millennium Puzzle. Did you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Philip?
No, I did not. I was not into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was more of the Pokemon and Digimon style, yeah.
Digimon.
I love the way they intro these like bosses.
Yeah,
so
it's,
epic.
It's cool too because it kind of gives you a sense of like when you're fighting a much stronger enemy than normal. I really like it.
Yeah, totally. So I have a question for you, Mitch.
Yeah.
So I basically use my Umbra Climax the second I have it.
Uh huh.
Do you find that it's better to just, use it and then try and get another one going as soon as possible, or should you save it? Are there what's your advice to like a novice Bayonetta?
I haven't really gotten that deep in the games, in what's the most ideal or effective way to deal with something.
Okay.
I feel like if you go into Umbra Climax, it's always a good idea.
Okay.
There's never a bad idea to go into Umbra Climax unless there's like a lot, or like you're on like the last enemy.
Right. And then of course you want to save it.
Yeah.
For the next group of enemies.
Yeah. But Umbran Climax is pretty much like the best thing that you can use to just clear a whole bunch of guys really, really quickly. Now's for name with the hot lies. Hello, never mind. IGN never reads a Twitch chat, but hello, chat. Hello, now's for name.
You've been naughty.
Ooh, pure platinum. That one's for you. Now's for name. I got that for you. One of the interesting things I think about Bayonetta is, and like you were saying, your favorite weapon is the chainsaws. I don't even remember using the chainsaws. I don't even remember if I unlocked the chainsaws. And this is a game that really asks the player to explore every nook and cranny.
You're right. There's a ton to unlock. A lot of secrets in this game.
Yeah, because you can you straight up miss stuff. And I'm kind of, I'm of two minds on that, because on the one hand, I think it's great for people who are the kind of person that really like to explore to be rewarded for their exploration. But at the same time, for people like me, that I'm mostly here for the action, not the exploration. And I feel like I kind of get punished for that playstyle because I miss out on a lot of cool stuff.
Right. Like you're more here just to beat stuff up, essentially, right? Like you don't care so much about the platforming or about the getting to secret areas and going off the beaten path, sort of.
Yeah, I feel like there's some times where Bayonetta might go a little too heavy in the exploration focus, where like they'll hide stuff that's you'll enter a new area and you'll have to go back for like 2 minutes in order to find a hidden thing that wasn't there before. That doesn't feel very good.
Right.
But again, very, very small complaint, and otherwise, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Ow! I was going for a pure platinum! I was gonna get another one for the Twitch chat.
So this he's an angel, right? He's not a demon?
Yeah, so Bayonetta kind of does a interesting flip where the angels are kind of like the bad guys and the more demonic characters are the good guys. And then Bayonetta 2 actually kind of also brings it back, and you're fighting a lot of demonic enemies in Bayonetta 2. I think I mentioned it before, not on the stream, but I mentioned it like when I used to stream Bayonetta. But I feel like there's a thing of Japanese developers of like painting
got that platinum
Christianity as kind of like a bad guy a lot of the times. Like you have a lot of, I feel like there's just a lot of games where the religion is kind of the the bad guy of the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just my observation that no one else notices.
That's pretty deep, though.
It's pretty deep. Well, not
I like
really,
that.
But
So for those of you who have not played Bayonetta or Bayonetta 2 before, these little like warp tunnels that we're going through, they're like little challenges. So they're not at all necessary for like completion of the game, but they're these awesome, cool little combat challenges that ask you to take down enemies using like just different styles of fighting or just different tactics in general. And they reward you with some pretty cool upgrades, like health upgrades or upgrades to your like dodge abilities and stuff like that. So we'll see. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. So that was defeat all enemies without taking a single hit?
Yeah. Pure platinum, pure platinum, pure platinum. Who's that for? Who's that for? JJ Chili Dogs. That one's for you.
There you go, JJ.
You got a pure platinum medal. And then yeah, once we finish this chapter, I don't know if you want to take over the controls, but I'd be more than happy to let you
yeah,
hold the
sure.
sticks for a bit.
I'll try the next chapter. See how that goes.
Yeah, I think we're getting close to the end. This better than DMC? That's a good question. I want to say they're hard to compare, but they're honestly not. They're very similar. But oh god, they're both so good. It's like choosing which child do I love more. I think in the grand scheme of things, I probably enjoy Devil May Cry 3 better than any of the Bayonettas. But that is no slight on Bayonetta.
That's not saying it's a bad game.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
no.
Who's this for? Who's this for? This is gonna be for. This is for you, Collar Klotz. Wait, I didn't see. Did I get up here? Oh, it's platinum. Sorry, you don't. Collar Klotz, you don't get up here platinum. You just get a regular platinum.
Have you been naughty? Keeping secrets from Mummy?
I don't even want. Look at
Nothing
this
comes
boy.
to my love. Sorry. But since this is your bloody mess,
Daniel
my
Dilworth
point
wants
is
to know
fuck
when's
off
the
and
next
getting rid
Bayo
of this
3 trailer coming.
Now,
We would
that's
like to know
no
as
way to
well,
talk to a
Daniel.
lady.
um,
No wonder
I'm kind of
your
hoping that we see
angels
some
are
more
trying
at
to give you a
E3,
good
but
spanking.
obviously
Whatever, love. You've already been
nobody
following
knows
me,
anything
so
right
let's
now,
make a
so
deal.
we're just gonna
You
we're all
send
playing the
me,
waiting
I'll show
game
you around
together.
this joint. Heading to
Wait
Finventa,
for
aren't we?
Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna be
makes
great.
2 of us. And it'll take 2 of us.
Try
won't
to
it, love?
convince IGN to let me
seem
do
to
a
have skipped school
from
the
start
day
to
they
end
taught
stream of
basic
Bayonetta 3.
Oh yeah,
I gotta keep up the tradition.
Supposed to
gonna be here all weekend, man.
Not just
Down with
be a
that.
one-trick pony.
Hey, man, a weekend spent playing Bayonetta 3 sounds like a pretty good time. If I had to pick between DMC and Bayonetta, which one would I choose? So I'm gonna alter this question and to make it a little more interesting. If I had to pick one and kill the other, which one would I choose?
You need
I
my
think the
power.
answer is probably Devil May Cry.
You'd pick Devil May Cry.
I would pick Devil May Cry if it meant
Okay.
if only one could survive, if only one
Right.
game series could survive.
Right.
I think I would want to see another Devil May Cry more than another Bayonetta.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
But
fair.
once again, they're both
Take me
amazing.
there and make it quick. You stay with me, and I promise you'll end up in one piece.
I mean, at the end of the day, too, they're pretty similar, but they are different. But like I said, at the end of the day, I think it just kind of lies with personal preference. I mean, like what type of game or what character you connect with more, maybe. You know, like Devil May Cry is obviously an older series, so you could have some personal ties or roots with that. But just from a strict gameplay wise, Mitch is telling you he likes Devil May Cry more. It's so hard for me to decide personally. It's so hard for me to decide. I think honestly Bayonetta for me. Yeah, I'd have to say. I really enjoy it. The combat for me in Bayonetta 2 especially is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pose that question to the chat. If you if you could save one and kill the other, you had to. Gun to your head. Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. Only one could survive. Which would you choose?
I'm curious about this. I want to see what you guys say.
Neo Kuro on Twitch says, I can't choose. I love both. You have to.
Try to keep up.
Forcing you. But yeah, God, I really hope that new Devil May Cry is announced this year. There's a feeling in my boots.
Yeah, you can feel it.
I can feel it.
That would be awesome.
Concocting. I forgot about this. Okay. I don't need it. I don't even need it.
A lot of people in the chat saying both are so goofy.
Both are so what?
Goofy.
Goofy.
Yeah.
That's a word to describe them, I guess. By the way, I'm Team DMC2, Mitch. I love the charismatic rockstar doofus Dante is.
Justin Sharp is asking, is there a lot of standstill cutscenes? If you mean by the ones that are sort of like animated still pictures that are kind of moving around like a clock, yeah, there are a lot of those, but you can skip all the cutscenes. I personally don't mind them. I think that they're really well done. But if you're not a cutscene guy, you can totally skip them. So.
Did you ever use this move when you were playing, Philip?
Yeah.
Well, watch out.
Did I what?
Did you ever use that move where you spin the controller around and you shoot?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll do it again.
I want to see it again, though. Yeah.
Oh, no, I got hit. That one right there.
Falcor the Hinox says, I'd save Bayo and Umbran Climax DMC.
Ooh, good answer.
It's a pretty good answer. A little harsh, but it's a good answer. I read the QTE can be punishing in Bayo 1. Is this true for Bayo 2?
I don't know. Maybe you can answer that. Did you feel like the QTEs were punishing in this game?
I wouldn't call them punishing. They're very frequent. I didn't mind them at all, actually. I think they were fine. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, like any QTEs that feature an analog stick are a little disheartening for me because I tend to just like drill my palm into my controller and break my controller.
Yeah.
But no, they're fine. They're okay. I'm sure if you're playing on harder difficulty, it'd be very hard. I played through on normal though, so.
Yeah, I feel like the QTEs are mostly for like style rather than function. Oh god, I got focus here.
There are some QTEs though that you do need to nail, otherwise you will get a game over. There are not many of them, but there's like I don't know, some of them in the game. So.
But to talk a little bit about like the depth of the combo system in this game, I don't remember what the term for it is, but one of the main things that you gotta kind of learn is that so when Bayonetta is in a combo, obviously the stronger attacks are later on in the combo. But what you can do is you can start a combo, roll to get out of the way, and then you'll pick up the combo wherever you left off. So let's say the combo is like X, 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 B, 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 B.
Right.
You can do X, 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 and then dodge, and then when you do B, 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 you'll still be like you continue the combo. So that's one of the things of this game being really good at balancing offense and defense because of the fact that the two are kind of one and the same. You are defensive while you're still being on the offense.
Right. You're gonna pick up his gauntlets, whatever those things were. So this is another aspect I like about this game too, is like some enemies, if you kill them in a certain way, if you do a good job taking them down, they'll drop their weapons and you get to use them for a certain amount of time. Some weapons you can use a little bit longer than others, but the more powerful ones usually only give you like 2 or 3 swings or shots. They're pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. You don't need them ever, but it's just cool that they added some bonus little things like that.
I don't think I need to get we're almost at the end of the chapter.
Curia is asking, Philip, did you play it comfortably in handheld mode or not? Yeah, this game is, I think it's better in handheld mode because the game runs natively in 720p and the Switch, while it's played in handheld mode, the screen is native 720p. So just automatically it resonates on that screen very, very nicely. Control-wise, playing with the Joy-Cons is fine. We're actually playing with split Joy-Con right now. So I think it's totally functional, and it's my favorite way to play Bayonetta 2. So.
Good offense is a good defense. Spoken like a true Bayonetta player.
Gadget Mike has a question for you, Mitch.
Yeah, what's up?
He wants to know, which do you like more, DMC or the Souls series?
Ooh, God! You guys with the tough questions.
Gosh, breaking our hearts here, man.
Is DMC or Soul series?
Yeah.
Oh boy. The Soul series holds a very special place in my heart because I used to work at a website called GameFront.com, and Souls games were our bread and butter. We would not have survived if it wasn't for the Souls games and the Souls fan base really, supporting us the way that they did. So because of that reason alone, I would say Dark Souls. The Devil May Cry series is just kind of a series that I personally really like to play and
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun game to play. Like, that's the epitome about this game. It's like there are some games that are enjoyable but not quite as fun. Like, maybe you'll really like the story. But this game, like the mechanics behind it, the way you play it, it's just one of those games that's like, it's like watching an action movie, like playing an action movie. So it's a lot of fun. We've got some good questions coming in through the chat. I want to try and get through as many as I can.
Yep.
So Boulder Guys wants to know, how long is the battery life when played in handheld mode? That's an excellent, excellent question. So I was able to get roughly around Breath of the Wild hours with this, but I was playing with like full screen brightness. So I'd say roughly around 3 hours in handheld mode. But that depends, of course, on your screen brightness and like little things like volume, whatever. So But you can roughly expect around the time that you could play Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey portably.
Give me all the Gigatons!
BioForge wants to know, will you be doing a Switch Dark Souls Remastered live stream? If I have anything to do with it, absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds incredible.
Phil, that one goes to you.
Okay.
Just handing out pure platinum medals all day.
That's for me?
No, that was for
Oh.
now I feel bad. Now
Dang
I feel awful because Phil thought that pure platinum was for him. It's
Can I-
actually for Pelagius.
It's okay.
I'll give you. Well, I mean,
Pelagius,
you're
yeah.
gonna get the next one.
I work with him, so he gives me pure platinums like every day, yeah, all the time.
So little.
Hey, Philip, here's another pure platinum for you. Boom.
Business
Boom.
about.
Thanks, Mitch.
Not a clue, love.
Oi! Well, whatever. If your sovereignness is going to get in my way, our deal is over.
Oh, long time Game Frontier. Love that you and Philip are at IGN now. Good stuff.
Oh.
Thank you, Gadget Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Quite all right on my own.
Very nice of you to say.
Your tricks aren't going to work forever, little one. More tricks, little magician.
It's a shame
Maybe
that
you've got more
the
to
kid
offer
is such
than I
a brat.
expected.
Yeah.
That squirrel's so
For
cute.
the time being,
Yeah.
stay here and don't get frisky.
Philip, you should use one Joy-Con and have Mitch use the other. Try playing
That actually sounds
the
like
link,
really
the link
fun.
together challenge. Oh man, we could try that if you want to.
If you guys want us to do that, I'm
Yeah?
down for it. Yeah.
Oh, it should be a breakout. I think that's it. I think that's it for the chapter. All right, I am passing the control over to Philip.
All right. Let's see.
See,
Wow, that's a
this-
lot of platinum.
This is kind of what I'm talking about, though. I'm the kind of person, Philip, that I get so upset when I get like all these platinum medals.
Yeah.
And I get a gold medal and not a platinum. And it is because I missed these stupid little combat situations because I didn't explore enough.
Oh man.
It drives me crazy.
It's all right though. I mean, you did a pretty good job, man.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, especially for just chapter 1. It's pretty good. All right, so we got a bunch of new unlocks here. I'm excited to jump into chapter 2. So this is how you switch costumes or your gear, weapons. You can do it straight from the options menu. Go to character settings right before you jump into a level, and then you can see you can change your character. We have Jean or Jean. Sorry, excuse me. Jeez.
Captain Jean
And Bayonetta.
Picard.
And then both have like the different costumes. So let's go through Bayonetta first. I want to show you guys, give you a sneak peek of what we've unlocked. So,
Oh, that's like a Chun-Li outfit.
yeah, there's a ton of them. So I'm gonna kind of move through them a little quicker than usual, but you guys can just get a quick glimpse. This is the stuff that we unlocked with the actual Bayonetta amiibo that we have. So nothing really new. We're seeing like everything that we saw on Wii U before, but some of the more funner costumes, in my opinion, are of course like the Hero of Hyrule, which was unlocked with any Zelda amiibo that you have. It doesn't have to be like a Link amiibo; it could just be any sort of Zelda amiibo. And same goes for the Galactic Bounty Hunter, which is my personal favorite. So that's exactly what we're gonna rock. We're gonna do this, and her beam rifle actually works too, which is really cool. So let's jump. Oh no, I didn't want to go to the shop. Oh well. Oh well. At least the loads are really fast in this game.
Jean is unlocked in the
Well,
beginning. I actually don't know. I know that you can use Jean in
reason to
the
visit.
co-op mode, right?
You know,
Yeah,
I'm all
yeah,
about them
yeah.
academic
Jean is not
kids
unlocked in the
rolling
beginning though,
peas.
so you do have to complete the game to unlock her.
Angels and
This is actually good that you went to the shop also because you'll get a
my
new weapon
slow
here.
jam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
I play that back home.
I love how
and
you
the
get new
demons will be
weapons in
lined up to
Bayonetta
get
because
down.
you
Lucky
you'd
for
think
me,
most games
I got
you
a few
just
jams of my
find a
own
weapon.
cooking that'll need a
In
little
Bayonetta,
to finish
you
them
find
off.
a record that you
LP
give
is
to
just what the
Rodin
doctor
so that
ordered.
Rodin can
Hand
put it
it
on
over.
his record
And I'll
player
go get
and then
my
go
sword.
down into the depths of hell to fight whatever monster it is he's going to turn into a weapon, and then he gives that weapon to you.
So I mean, just usual shopkeep
Very
stuff.
strange.
Yeah, I mean,
Very strange. But awesome.
covered in blood.
This motherfucker did not want to listen to reason, but it's all good, cause neither did I. Put him to work.
Such a badass. Rakshasa. Okay, here we go.
It's actually pronounced Rakshasa.
Okay. Okay.
It's not.
Thanks. Let's see. Did you end up buying the bat?
I did buy
Okay.
that within.
Cool. All right. I think we're good with just the Rakshasa.
Yep.
Look at her in that Samus costume. That's so
It's
cool.
pretty nice.
All right, guys.
Metroid Prime 4. Looking at you. You better have a Bayonetta unlockable.
Yeah, for real.
It would just be the same Samus outfit. Just her legs would be a lot longer.
Yeah, right. She still walks like this too.
Yep.
I love that they let you mess around in the load screens too.
JJ Chili Dog says, I'm going to pick this game up. Nice! Then I am very happy that my passion for Bayonetta was able to kind of rub off on you.
Yeah. Yeah, this game comes as highly recommended from me and I believe you too, right, Mitch? Yep. So we love it. We're having a great time with it.
Interlinked Media says, thanks for the stream, guys. We're not done yet, but you're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep. I've actually never used any of these costumes, so I'm excited to see. God, Luca is such a cartoon character.
He is. He looks like somebody from, like, Bloodborne to me. Like a really clean-looking Bloodborne character.
Luca was not this smooth in Bayonetta 1. Oh, that's right. That's more like the Luca I know.
Don't worry, we will go into more fall form, like, right away. As long as we're not in the middle of a boss
Is it
fight.
basically just your Beast Within mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. Except with bombs, which is really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Fleur de la Reine.
Luca, voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Also known as
I don't know if anyone knows
Diamond.
who that is. Yuri Lowenthal. Great voice actor.
the name
Plays the
Nereid
prince
is
in Prince of
derived
Persia.
from the Nereids,
Oh, nice.
Or sea nymphs. Quite appropriate for this city.
Luca?
Will you quit calling me that? I'm not.
Bouldergeist wants to know, is co-op still online only? No, there is local co-op. So, with two switches. So you do need another switch to play local co-op. There's no split screen co-op, unfortunately.
Do you know if the other person also has to have the game?
Yeah, they do.
So no download play.
Yeah.
Man, I miss those days of the Nintendo DS playing Mario Kart DS with friends that don't have the game.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Those were the days.
Yep.
I like how she wears the costumes and cutscenes. That is such a good touch because I hate it when you have a really cool costume and you're not able to view it in a cutscene. Kind of takes me out of it.
Yeah. And then the game loads and then you're wearing that costume.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
What on earth are you on about this time?
Don't act dumb with me. You know the story better than anyone. The Umbra Witches and the Lumen Sages, two clans that wielded
How long is your stream? We're going to be going until 4, I believe. So 1 hour left.
The clans of the Overseer, watching over us all with the eyes of the world, the power to govern light and darkness. But now I know that there really was an Overseer. And this Overseer is the one who created the eyes of the world for humanity. The same ones that the clans held on to so hard. The Overseer was the true.
You can see Bayonetta right now, like her Samus helmet is up, but when she gets in combat, it actually goes down, which is really cool. So, yeah. Looks really, really nice.
From what my research has told me, that god used to live right here in Noatur. That's why this place has gateways to each realm of the Trinity of Realities. La Porta del Paradiso, the doorway to heaven, and La Porta del Infierno, the real gates of hell. Listen, I heard about John. What the?
Where is that squirrel sitting? That's what. Where is she holding
Especially
it from?
in that costume.
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Never took you for an animal lover, Bayonetta.
What can I say? I took a liking to one of the locals.
So he's your little tour guide, huh? Look, I know this isn't the time to chat. Let me see what I can find out to help you.
Just don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Cheshire.
Don't you worry.
4
Yeah.
a.m.?
No, unfortunately not that long. Until 4 p.m. which is for us that's just another hour or so.
Yeah.
We will have to do a until 4 a.m. stream for Bayonetta 3 though. That's for sure. Okay. So
I don't know
yeah.
about that. I think we should probably work around the clock a little bit better.
Here's that.
There it is.
Morph ball, and then as you guys can see,
Up.
we'll see it. We'll see it now right after this part.
Pill has a good point. I don't like the still image cutscenes a lot. As the Platinum games are lazy, at least they were made using the in-game cutscene, so throughout the switch. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the still motion cutscenes either. I'd be curious to know if it's like a stylistic choice, or if it's something that they specifically went for in terms of like, you know, they didn't have time to fully do you know, cutscenes in the way that they would have wanted to.
I'm gonna forewarn all of you guys right now that Mitch is a lot better at this game than I am.
I've probably played this game a lot more too, so.
Yeah, he's put hundreds of hours into this.
Well, let's not go that far.
Maybe
but...
thousands.
Whoa.
Who knows?
I haven't even been alive for 1,000 hours.
Hey, I still got a gold.
There
I'll
you
take
go.
that. I'll take that. That's good enough for me. Rules of nature. All right. So here, just in case you guys didn't see it, I want you to see what like all of her features are. So there's the bombs going on right there. And then you can see I've got my beam rifle here.
Oh,
and then
cool.
you can hold it down and charge it.
So
There
that
you go.
replaces your regular guns?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then when she jumps, she's got that cool, iconic Metroid jump and double jump.
You know what would make it the best is if you got like a witch heart and it would do the Metroid
Oh yeah. Well, actually, when you use the Hero of Hyrule costume, all of the halos turn into rupees, and
cool.
when you do open chest, it does that da-na-na-na thing. So it's so
That's
cool.
awesome.
We'll try that out next for sure. I mean, this game has a ton of fan service for just Nintendo fans in general. So if you have the amiibo, I highly recommend using like Legend of Zelda or Metroid or any sort of amiibo that'll unlock these special costumes, because they do offer a ton of fan service.
Yep.
All right, this part's cool.
Did you know that Moses didn't actually part the Red Sea? He
Was that
just stopped time and walked on the waves.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works.
I've never seen a witch, or a sage for that matter, pull off.
When does
something like
NVC
that.
come on tonight? It should be
Come on, love.
coming on
You think
any
I'm just
minute
gonna tell you
now.
my secrets and I
But
don't
if you go to
even know inside your wall?
IGN.com, you can actually watch it
Alright.
there right
Seems
now.
like you
It's
control the
live
remembrance of
on
time.
IGN.com.
That's a big deal here.
But NVC should be going up any minute, and I will make sure to tweet it out
No.
as soon as I
I
get
got
off the
nothing else to
stream,
say,
if it's
love.
up.
The remembrance of time.
What's that you're looking at?
Ra's al
Right,
Ghul
let's go.
says if you have
I've
the
got a
Star Fox
party and I've
costume,
no
the fire
intention
jet
of
becomes
being
Arwing.
late.
That's true, it does.
That's cool.
Okay.
They really went above and beyond when it comes to these costumes.
I kind of want to catch that crow.
You can catch that crow. Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you caught a numbered crow.
Nice. All right. Where are we going next?
Get out!
No.
That
I
is
always
one of
forget
the
about
hardest things to catch.
I know.
That little mule kick.
Because he doesn't like signal it at all. It just
Yeah.
happens.
Ooh.
Take him for a ride.
I'll take you for a ride.
Come on. There we go.
Had this on the Wii U. Kind of mad. I don't want to have to repay for this game. Yeah, that's the problem with re-releases. But for me, from my perspective, I had to really motivate myself to want to hook up my Wii U to play this game.
I am doing terribly right now. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
no. Fine.
I'm like trying to use her special abilities and stuff like that as Samus, but
Trying to show off. I got
trying
it.
to show off.
Yeah, I got you.
Not really working for me. Still got a silver medal though. Oh, cool. Bayonetta 2 is on sale on the UK eShop. That's interesting.
So yeah, the bundle deal though is done, right?
Yeah, I
You can
believe
no longer get both of them for the price.
the bundle deal was a pre-purchase thing. So a Bayonetta 2 standalone is $50, and then Bayonetta 1 is $30, I believe.
Manuel Cola Valley says hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm Mitchell. This is Philip.
Hey,
Playing Bayonetta 2.
good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is one of the prettier areas in the game, I want to say, or I think so. Very, very cool looking spot here. Oh,
J Rath says, "What's wrong with buying good games over and over?" I mean, the problem could be maybe they don't have that much money to buy the same game over and over. But I agree. This is definitely a game that I wanted to buy again because I've been wanting to play it, and I just haven't had my Wii U hooked up. And you know, for me, hooking up one console means unplugging another one. And I just didn't really want to do that. You might want to use some healing.
do we have stuff for healing?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, there you go.
I totally forgot you bought stuff. I was like, oh, I wish I had some stuff. Escape the madness. All right, there we go. I think these guys are like my least favorite enemies in this because of that kick right there.
Yeah.
I just got it though. No.
Good there.
There we go.
Oh, Max.
Remember when you were like, you probably shouldn't use your Umbra Climax on one enemy?
You know what?
I think I just did it.
They say rules are made to be broken, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Rahim Sese says, "Hi, how are you doing? Are you having fun, Philip? Are you having fun?"
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Nice. I am having a great time as well.
This is one of those games that it just always keeps you on your toes. So like, it's hard. You don't get bored while you play this game, or at least I don't. I never have, because it's just constantly.
It's pretty
constantly
nonstop.
asking.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it demands a lot of your attention.
Mr. Vaca says, "Philip, so pumped I just gotta have work and can watch and can now watch the live stream. Love what you're doing over at NBC. Keep going, brother."
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that a lot.
Nice. We have a request from Carlos I. Velasquez saying use the Link skin.
Oh,
which
yeah.
we'll use in the next level, I think.
Yep. Oh man, he just dropped a gigantic booger on me, or whatever that was.
Tom TK54 says I'm getting Lionel flashbacks. I assume that was when we were fighting the Centaur kind of enemy.
Alright, take this guy out real quick.
Oh, that was so cool.
Nice.
Ooh, Boss Toad. You watch Naruto, Philip?
A little bit.
Gamabuta? Did you get far enough to...
No.
No? Ah, dang.
Not there yet.
Gamabunta!
But I can always appreciate a demonic frog, so thank you.
There you go.
Alright. I don't even know if I want to do this, because I feel like this is where I'm going to mess it up.
You know what? If you want, you do it. I can do it, and then I'll give it back.
Yeah,
There we go.
Let's have it.
Ooh, he's got the moisties. Philip's got the moisties.
Yes, I do. Sweaty hands.
Sweaty hands.
Bayonetta will do that to you.
He inherited it from Marty Sleva. Single combo challenge. Okay, so the big thing that you have to do when you're trying to keep the combo going is this is where using your guns really comes into handy even. Also, you don't want to get smashing.
You make it look like a ballet, Mitch.
That's
Seriously.
You know, all good action games are like a dance.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yep.
It's one of the things I talk about when I do my Ninja Gaiden playthrough with TJ Gibbs. There's a dance to it. One of the things that we talked about also doing that Ninja Gaiden Let's Play is I feel like a lot of people
Wow.
You know what? That pure platinum?
That's for me.
That's for you.
Thanks.
A lot of people I feel like describe a lot of these action games as hack and slash. And that drives me crazy.
Right.
Do not call these games hack and slashes. I feel like the term hack and slash, to me, gives the impression of a game that you're just kind of mashing buttons on. A game like maybe Dynasty Warriors. And I'm not poo-pooing on Dynasty Warriors here. I think Dynasty Warriors is fine for what it is. But I feel like, undeniably, that's a game where you're really just kind of mindlessly pressing buttons.
Oh, look.
What?
I guess it's your turn again. Oh. There you go.
And I don't think that's what you do in Bayonetta. It's not what you do in Devil May Cry. You really have to pay attention to how you're attacking, how you're defending, mixing up your attacks and stuff. And yeah, I feel like there's got to be a better genre description for games like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry than hack and slash.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the menu.
Menu. Change character settings.
Change character.
And then
change character. All right, someone wanted to see Link.
Yeah. Hero of our rule. Oh wait, we never even equipped that new weapon though.
Oh. Would that also be a character thing?
Yeah, change equipment.
The Rakshasa.
Yeah, you could do that in game too, but oh, and the accessory, we gotta equip the accessory too.
What accessory do we have?
Didn't you buy? Oh no, we didn't buy an accessory.
I bought an accessory.
Yeah.
Those are expensive.
Yep.
I run on a very light salary. I can't afford accessories. I just have to worry about making rent and
buying more guns and
putting
weapons
food
and
on
stuff.
the table.
Yeah, there you go. Raz Al Ghul says, Philip, you guys should try to get Hideki Kamiya on NBC. I would love to get Kamiya on NBC, but I doubt he would love to come on NBC.
I would love to have Hideki Kamiya on NBC, but I'm blocked on Twitter.
You're blocked?
No,
oh.
Man, Hideki Kamiya is such a character.
Yeah, man, he's hilarious.
He's an interesting dude. He makes some of my favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's an interesting dude on Twitter.
Yeah.
While you're in the remembering mood, you wouldn't happen to know where the
Mr. Vaca says this game is pretty dope, but it's definitely too mature for my Nintendo club at my elementary school. We will have to wait for Kirby. Well, you won't have to wait too long for Kirby. March 16th isn't too far away, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely very interested in Kirby and the whole party system that they've got going on. It's definitely going to be a fun game to check out.
So hold on, you have a Nintendo club at school?
What's the matter?
That is amazing. I wish I had a Nintendo club. I would have so many more friends than I had.
Just get me to the mountain. Little one, get away from me.
The homage says, love you, IGN. Well, we love you right back.
Aw, thanks, man.
It was love at first sight.
Glamour.
Don't worry, it's going to be a quick one, so you'll get the controllers back soon. I think it's just one boss fight.
Okay.
Fortunately, the hero of Hyrule is on the job.
Onizin's asking about NBC upload times. It's actually live on IGN.com right now, so if you can't wait, if you want to see it right now, just head over to IGN.com and you can watch it there. But the YouTube version should be up in the next hour or so, maybe sooner. I'm definitely going to make sure that's all set in stone, but it's currently getting uploaded right now.
I just realized, and again, I haven't used any of these costumes before, but I just realized that Link's gun is a bow.
Oh, yeah. So this is the surfing section of Bayonetta 2. This is basically where you learn how to surf. No, it's just another one of the epic set pieces. I mean, every single boss battle has a different style. I mean, some you're literally just flying in the air, some you're like underwater. This one, you just happen to be surfing on a piece of a church door, it looks like. So it gets pretty crazy. This game has some very interesting ideas.
Also, we got some subscriptions with Twitch Prime from Sami Nazak 55 and Doofus 12345. So thank you so much for those subscriptions, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Wow! I wasn't even looking.
Gigatons!
Nice.
I hope they're going to make a Bayonetta 3. I have great news for you, Raheem Say. They're absolutely making a Bayonetta 3. It is confirmed.
Yep, it's happening. We have a teaser, but that's about all we have.
Oh, I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree with getting hit there.
Oh. I don't like that move at all.
Whoa!
Boulder Guy's back in the chat. He says, this is probably the scene that inspired shield surfing in Zelda.
Yeah.
Good
Very
point.
true.
Yeah.
I don't like this boss fight that much. I wish they would come up so I can slash him. Do some nice slashes on him.
We should still be live on Twitch. Everything looks fine on our end here, but we'll definitely take a look at it.
Yeah, there's people commenting.
Yep. Alpha, if you're still in the chat, try reloading your page. Maybe that'll work.
Pause the light. I wonder if Bayonetta will be in the Smash Bros. Switch. I would bet money on it. If Smash Bros. Comes to the Switch in a port form, then I think it would be a definitive edition for sure with all the DLC.
Oh yeah.
And if they were to make, a new Smash, that would be a more interesting question, I think. If they would include Bayonetta.
I think she's got a place on the roster.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's actually one of the more popular characters on the tournament scene, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, once Smash for Switch comes around, I think there's a pretty good chance that we'll see Bayonetta on there and a few other characters that might be surprising to a lot of you out there.
If you had a wish list of characters that you wanted to be in the next Smash Bros., Philip, what would be at the top of that list?
In the next Smash?
Yep.
Oh man, the top of the list. Oh, okay, so I don't, in no particular order, but definitely at the top of the list, I would say I want to see ARMS characters come to Smash.
That's a
I think
good one.
that would be really fun to play around with. But definitely
Get some
see.
Min Min.
What's that, Pikmin?
Min Min.
Oh, Min Min? Yeah. I thought you said Pikmin.
Springman or whatever.
I want
his name is.
Olimar in Smash. I just want him to just drop fools with his Pikmin. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, no, Min Min would be cool. I actually, more so than anything, I think I want Ninjara in Smash.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, to see him running around there. Yeah.
Boy, he's very mad at me. Calm down. What did I do to you?
Ooh, Shovel Knight in Smash Brothers would be awesome. That would be fun.
That's
Yes.
his best idea.
Is that all you've got?
I mean, we have a Shovel Knight amiibo, so
Right?
I wouldn't be surprised if he wound up in Smash 2.
You need to die already, buddy. The chat is getting restless.
The thing about these bosses too is they have like layers and layers of health bars.
So close.
This part always reminded me of Kid Icarus. Obviously, because she's flying around, but those wings too. It's very reminiscent of that.
Kid Icarus, yeah.
Yeah. Inklings in Smash. Yeah, could definitely see that too.
Yep.
Inkling boy and Inkling girl.
I think if we're going by like characters that make the most sense.
Yeah.
From like what has been successful recently for Nintendo. You definitely gotta go with the Inklings. I think you should probably go with Ninjara or Springman from ARMS. I think that makes sense. Yeah, those are the ones I think make the most sense.
I wonder if we'd get something really crazy, like that nobody could see coming. Like, what if we got the guy from Doom, like the Doom Marine?
Oh man, hey,
you know,
Doom was a big game for the Switch.
I mean, they put Snake in there because of you know, twin snakes on the GameCube Smash, right? On Melee. So. Ooh, someone's saying Rabbids in the chat. Quiet Storm, maybe some Rabbids. I don't know about the Rabbids, dude. I don't know. I mean, it does make sense, but would they be a popular pick?
I feel like if Rabbids make it in, and you know, I think they could.
They could.
But you'd have to make it so that all the different Rabbid varieties get in there. So like Rabbid Peach, Rabbid Luigi, Rabbid Mario, etc. Ooh, Rabbid Donkey Kong. How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be really cool.
Rabbid Kong.
Oh yeah, the champions from Breath of the Wild. That would be really cool too. Some Mipha in there.
Any champion from Zelda would make an incredible fighter. Man, you know, it's interesting, but in the short amount of time that has passed since, or the relatively short amount of time that has passed since Smash Bros. To the Wii U, and now, there's been a lot of new characters that would make for great Smash Bros. Characters that have been introduced in the Nintendo family.
Oh yeah.
I think Rivali, Daruk, all those characters would be really good Smash Bros. Characters.
Yeah. I think we'll see a pretty good amount of new characters, and like initially, like whenever that Smash Brothers launches. But I think there's so much potential for DLC. Like maybe this will be the Smash that just has. Oh wow, platinum! Good job.
ATN Mitch, that's for you. I gave you that trophy.
But maybe this next Smash for Switch, whenever it gets announced and comes out, we'll have like a ton of DLC characters. I could totally see that being a thing.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Lily Zaldivar is in the chat.
Oh my!
I just gave away my platinum medal that I could have given to Lily.
What's up, Lily?
What's up, Lily?
Oh, Lily went to a wedding today. I hope your wedding was fun. It's not her wedding, but she was a guest at a wedding. Okay, so should we change up the costume? No.
Yeah,
I kind of want to show them the rupees, and I want to show them like the chests and stuff like that. So let's do one more because that was a short one.
Fair.
Yeah.
Got about 35 minutes left, folks. Once again, my name's Mitchell Saltzman, joined by
Filip Musin. Yeah.
And we're playing some Bayonetta 2.
Yep.
What?
The wedding was simple and sweet. Glad to hear. Now hurry back here. Just kidding.
What the fuck was that? Wait, who the fuck are you?
Everyone swears this.
You're the pervert staring at
Yeah.
Bayonetta's tits all the time. You really need to learn how to talk to a lady.
Very family-friendly game, obviously.
No, Bayonetta ruined Smash 4.
No time for this, mate.
So why do you think that, Bray? Is it because she's too powerful?
I'm in a hurry.
She is pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah.
kid.
What the hell was that?
What's up, Tony?
Kids these days.
Tokyo Fury wants us to keep the original clothes. If we have time, we could definitely change it back. We'll see, though. We got 35 minutes left here.
Wait, say original clothes? You mean original Bayonetta 1 clothes?
So much for a cat always
'Cause we can do
landing
that
on
too.
its feet,
Yeah.
Cheshire.
Okay. Please clarify, Tokyo Fury. Original Bayonetta 1 or original Bayonetta 2 clothes?
What would be really out there additions to the Smash roster, like Cloud, for example? All right, so I guess we're talking guest characters now. What would be a good guest character that you would want in Smash Brothers? I feel like Shovel Knight actually is pretty out there. I mean, he's not as out there as Cloud or I mean Cloud. Cloud would be the most out there. I feel like. But who would be a good out there character?
I'm gonna think about that while I battle this guy.
Yeah. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah. That's good. I got those hits in the beginning. You see those rupees?
Yeah.
That's funny. I love that. They changed the sounds too. So cool.
Ah, there it is.
There's the sound.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. When it brings up a tutorial, it should go, "Hey,
Yeah.
listen," and then it should go, "Da da da da," and then Philip should go, "What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of NBC."
Yep. It just all segues perfectly. And then that's when the next episode goes live, guys.
Oh no!
I don't know what I just did there. I thought that was a jump for a second. All
There's
right.
something shiny at the bottom of the Dark Sea.
Apparently. Can I jump in here? There we go. That's how it works.
Honestly, you know, I would like to see Knuckles in Smash Bros.
Oh,
We've
Knuckles.
had Sonic. We've had Sonic. I think it's time to get another Sonic character in there.
Knuckles would be a good addition.
Can you just imagine Knuckles? I feel like Knuckles would be too broken. You'd be able to glide and then land on the wall and then pop back up.
Yeah, I could totally see that. The flying alone.
Yeah. Simon Belmont, that's great. That's a great choice. Nice. There you go.
Wasn't too bad, right?
Ooh, platinum medal, Lily, you still there? That's for you.
It happened. Yeah, take that, Kamiya.
Take that, Kamiya. Shots fired.
For those of you who do not know, Kamiya actually called me out on Twitter.
Not you specifically.
It
was the gameplay. He didn't know who was playing.
He didn't know he was calling me out, but it was my gameplay, which is fine. I mean, I'm honestly just honored to know that the creator of Bayonetta and Devil May Cry knows that I exist. That's incredibly flattering.
Oh, you're a good sport, Philip.
Yeah, but Kamiya, I have been practicing, so yes.
Yeah. That platinum's for you, Kamiya. You know, though, so I guess since we're talking about it, for context, that was from a press event that you went to
Right.
in New York, correct?
I was actually in LA.
Oh, it was
that
in
one.
LA. Okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, it was at a press event.
Right. It was
And, you know, you didn't have the luxury of, like, recording a bunch of takes.
right. Exactly.
So, yeah.
You know, when you're playing games, especially when you're playing them for the first time in front of the developers of the games at press events, it's a little bit of a different experience. So obviously I wasn't at my, best, but whatever. I was having a good time.
And you know what? I told this to everyone that I've talked to about it. I thought your gameplay was fun.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
It was great.
That's cool.
And even if you look at the like and dislike ratio on that video, it's completely normal.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Raheem says, why can't the other guy play? Is he bad at the game? I was playing for the first hour of the stream.
Why can't the other guy? They already miss you.
They miss me.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe you get to see Mitch play again. I think this chapter shouldn't be that long either. Some of them are longer than the others. I know there's some really, really short chapters. I remember, like, Mitch just got through a really short boss chapter.
No time. I have to
Is that Link outfit? Yes, that is the Link outfit. It is available by using this boy. This little boy over here.
Mm-hmm. Or any of the Legend of Zelda amiibo that you have, so.
Ras Al Ghul says, how's Jose Otero doing? He's working at Nintendo, so I assume he's doing cool. What's that, man?
I have to get to that mountain.
James S says, in your defense, Kamiya is a
What
bit
was
of a
that?
dickhead.
Well, thank you.
I mean, it's your words, not mine.
Nice
Yeah, he's
mask,
an
mate.
interesting dude.
Yeah.
Headed to that witch's party. Not the best costume I've ever seen, but She doesn't seem like the picky type. Just don't get in my way.
Mr. Dent says, it was funny when you jumped in the air and attacked nothing with chainsaws.
So you are going to her
Thank you, Mr. Dent.
Quite the popular
I thought that
one,
was
isn't
pretty
she?
funny, too.
Sorry, mate, but I haven't the fucking slightest.
I'm sure Philip was actually just playing it. And
Besides,
hits
even
nothing
if
with
I knew-
chainsaw. Just.
I know, right? It's
Oh,
right there.
what a laugh!
I hope I was recording that.
Is Loki a fan of Allen Iverson? I'm not a sports guy. I don't know that reference.
Allen Iverson.
I know he's
Yeah.
a basketball player.
He might be, though. It could be in his lore. We'll have to fact check the lore book on Bayonetta and see if Allen Iverson is in there. Get back to you on that.
They should add One Punch Man to Smash Brothers. He'd be way overpowered.
One Punch Man in Smash Bros? Dang.
Do you know who One Punch Man is?
I'm assuming that it's the... No, actually, I have no
Nope.
idea. No.
I was gonna I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay, where is it from?
He is from an anime.
Ah.
It's an anime called One Punch Man.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact: I have additional voice credits in One Punch Man.
I had... Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I
Very
did.
nice.
I did some background voices. I am that guy who yells at Saitama when bad things start happening.
I thought you were talking about 1 Inch Punch.
No.
I was like, oh, the Bruce Lee, right?
1 Inch Punch Man,
Yeah.
the Bruce Lee story.
Yeah.
Trying to find someone to do that too. Raheem said that platinum goes to you. Phil, we need to take you to school and teach the way of the one punch.
Yes. Take me to school, Lily. Teach me your ways.
All right, this is a pretty tricky boss fight here.
All right.
You!
First battle with the
What
mysterious
kind of
Lumen
adult
Sage.
picks on
All right,
little
let's see.
children?
I'm not a child!
A mask? Let me guess. This is one of your assistants.
Please
little
tell me
one?
you know how to dodge offset in this game.
Nothing
McDent,
comes to mind, love.
or Mr. Dent.
Sorry.
You missed it. We were just talking about that. I was explaining the mechanic.
Maybe you've got something you'd like to tell me, love. I'm not a fan of getting wrapped up in domestic disputes.
Trust me, little one. He's not my type.
This has been really fun, Phil.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me. All right. Looks like this boss is getting ready to take a lot of anger out on me.
What? It's funny because like in this costume, a lot of those like fan servicey shots are just kind of whatever now.
Yeah.
She's fully clothed.
Yeah. That's a good point. Same thing in the other costumes.
I mean, not that
too.
she wasn't fully clothed before, but you know, she's definitely an outfit that's aimed to be sexy.
No. That's my pure platinum. Ah, these weapons that I picked up are so slow. It's not a good thing to use right now.
Gadget Mike 21 says would love to see Mitchell on Dark Souls Remastered stream.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be tough though because of any video game series out there, I think Dark Souls is the one at IGN that has like almost everyone is a fan of Dark Souls, or a lot of people are. So it's a competitive market to get on that stream. Ooh, Reggie Ruler says, have they gotten anything other than stone medals? You definitely are not getting the platinum medal from me.
Nope.
Not a single stone medal in this. Well, actually, we got a silver too, but
Yeah, but no
not anything-
stones.
Yeah, no stones. Get out of here with those stone medals. I've been giving out pure platinums all stream.
What is that thing in the background? Like Like, all right, so it's like a demon dog thing with horns, the thing on the right, and then the thing on the left is like a dragon with 3 heads or 1 giant head.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual name is, but
I'm sure there's a name. I'm just trying to describe or figure out what it is.
yeah, this is just a really cool. This is a really cool fight because you got, it's the first time you're fighting against the Lumen Sage. Lumen Sages are kind of like the tails to the heads of the Umbran Witches.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you're fighting against Bayonetta's like rival, while the summons of both of those are fighting each other in the background. It's very, very cool. Carmel F wants to know, how did I stumble on here? To quote Looney Tunes, you took a left turn at Albuquerque.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of these vitality things. Try and keep myself alive. I can't seem to get him with my weapon here. Won't even complete the swing. There we go. I just want him off my back. That's all I want.
Just go away, please.
Just get off, yeah. There we go. Alright, it's
nice back with him.
It's gonna be a close one, but there's still hope.
There's still hope. Good, good, good. This is a hard fight. It's very hard to see what's going on because of all the chaos that's happening. It's a great fight to watch. I'm like focusing on stuff that I never focused on before.
It's definitely very important to get witch time going whenever you can. I mean, dodge everything.
Flock off, Featherface.
Fuck off.
It's funny because everyone else in the world of Bayonetta swears like a sailor.
Yeah, right.
Bayonetta has to use the little cute replacement words.
Yeah, exactly. She's gotta be
you might want to hit minus and see if we have any more health things.
We don't.
Nope, we don't.
Nope.
Oh no!
Right? Wait, what do you mean minus?
Minus.
No, that doesn't do it. Not now.
No, you can't do it.
Can't do it while I'm doing
sorry.
this. It's okay.
Nice, nice. You're gonna get some health back from that. I think you might be okay.
We'll see.
It's a nail biter. Get ready.
Is anyone else sweating, or is it just me?
It is hot in here.
It's probably just me. Okay. Oh,
nice. Rock'em sock'em robots.
This is definitely.
Oh, you're gonna have to dodge that.
Okay.
Dodge.
There we go.
Nice.
It's so close, guys.
Dodge.
No! Did I mess it up?
Oh, the shadow
man.
remains calm.
So close. All right. Here, take my wet controllers. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I tried so hard. It's okay. At least we got a pretty sweet checkpoint right here. Mitch will get through it real quick. Whew, that was intense. I like that little rockin' sock'em robot part, though. That was a nice, interesting way to mix it up. So, very fun. And I like how the battle itself, like you were saying earlier, like it actually takes so many different forms. You start on the ground, and then you go to like a 2D style perspective, and then now you're in the air fighting like a bunch of Super Saiyans. Very, very cool.
Ooh, Dragon Ball Z references.
Oh. Belwoovi wants to let us know that that's actually the legitimate pronunciation of the F word in the UK.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, I did not know that.
Right.
That's interesting.
If that's true, we apologize for our foul language. That's not something we normally do here.
Don't tell my boss.
Yes.
A lot of times with dodging this game, you really just kind of have to go off feeling.
Yeah, totally.
And that's just something that you kind of develop the more you play games like this.
Because like each character does generally give you that, or they have their signal that tells them they're about to attack. But it's really like everything's moving so fast. There's a lot of stuff on screen. Sometimes you don't really see that. So like what Mitch was saying, you just kind of anticipate it, you feel it, and it works. I mean, you get into this certain flow where it just starts feeling natural, and you get better at it. And it's the kind of game where the more you play it, the more you practice, the more that just becomes second nature.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
So cool. Uppercut, backhand.
I think you're going to be okay with this fight, Mitch. I
think I'll be fine.
I think you'll make it.
Yeah. Give me those gigatons. What difficulty is this on? It's on normal.
It's on normal, yeah.
Silver medal. All right, I'm gonna try to speed run through this chapter, get through as much as we can. Bronze, it's okay. It's because one death. It's all right. All right.
So that was chapter 4. We're gonna get into chapter 5. That's 5 chapters together, guys. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
And we watched all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could have done if we skipped them.
I know.
Did they rename the difficulties? Yes, I believe they did rename the difficulties. What costume should we use here?
Yeah, let's see.
Do we want to go back to the original Bayonetta?
Let's see what the chat says. You guys can let us know.
Yeah, hurry up.
What costumes would you like to see? Those are the Mario ones. Oh, there's the Fox one there too.
Star Fox says Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Or Ra's al Ghul says Star Fox. Yes, let's do it.
So people can see the R-Wing. All right, there we go. Starting it up. We have 15 minutes left about. Mentos freshness to Samus. We already showed the Samus one.
Yeah, Samus was in the first half of the stream. What's up, Adonia?
All right, I am gonna skip this. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But we got 15 minutes left. Ooh, I got my water within.
Yeah.
Or beast within in the water.
So this is like the beast that lets you move around super fast while you're underwater. You can use them in boss fights too, which is really cool.
I'm sorry. I just want to get to the action. All right. Let's go down here and get this little chest. Oh, we're not. We got things to fight. Pew, 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 pew.
Those R-Wing blasters in her hand are so cool.
So how do you bring in the R-Wing?
Oh, you see the lock-on change to the square? How do you bring the R-Wing?
Yeah, did someone say something about the R-Wing being a part of this?
Oh, well, it's her blasters are the R-Wing.
Oh, her blasters are. Okay, I
see.
I thought like an actual R-Wing comes in and like does stuff.
When you're wearing the Daisy costume or the Peach costume and you use your combos, one of the hands turns into a Bowser hand. You know, like one of those
awesome.
demon hands. So it's really cool, yeah. So maybe they have stuff like that for this too. I don't know. That'd be cool if an R-Wing like came down and crashed into someone. Reggie Ruler says an R-Wing Wicked Weave would be dope. Yes.
It would be cool.
It would. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, never mind. Good one, Tony.
Fox, get this guy off me!
Yeah, right.
No, Slippy. Ugh. I'll skip.
Kyler Klalt says, still waiting for that Platinum Games Star Fox game.
Didn't they have one, or are you trying to be pretending that it doesn't exist? Because wasn't Star Fox Zero Platinum Games?
Yeah, I think Star Fox Zero was Platinum Games. Which, unbeknownst to, or you know, against other people's opinions or a lot of other people's opinions, I actually like Star Fox Zero quite a bit. I thought it was really good.
Fun fact, this is actually a crossover with Celeste. Bayonetta is just finding a quick way to the top of the mountain.
There you go.
This is interesting because this is the first time that we're fighting a demon enemy here. And they all have their kind of unifying style of this machine-like, segmented beast with glowing lines.
Right.
Yeah, they're fun.
An infernal?
Well, I guess it's not the
They don't
first
look
one.
like
We
your
fought
kind of normal
Bayonetta's,
attention. A friend,
Bayonetta's
love?
pet.
Yeah.
I think my friends and I might have had a falling
Secret
out.
Celeste lore.
Why would infernals be after me?
Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
Good to know some of you are keeping your part of the contract. Let's do
Fist bump.
All right. I remember this guy being pretty tough, but he's only got 1 bar of health. So you could take him down pretty quickly.
I got it.
Is that all you've got?
Boom!
Cool. Ross Al Ghul says, the R-Wing does show up when you head towards the mountain.
Wow, interesting. Looking forward to checking that out.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bat Within. God. Like, I feel so embarrassed. I'm so reliant on Bat Within. But man. It's just so good. Who wants this pure platinum? Show me a show of hands.
Awesome. That was under a minute, too.
Who wants it?
57 seconds.
Bat Within is totally normal, especially because there are quite a few enemies that don't give you a chime otherwise. Yep. Let's go up, I believe. What time are we at? 10 more minutes left. Oh, I would love to beat this in 10 minutes.
I think we could do it. 10 minutes.
No one wants that pure platinum.
This is it.
Very sad.
The bridge to the heavens should be right above us.
Oh, wait. Give it
Are
to
you
Lily
sure?
if she's in there still.
We already gave Lily one.
really?
Okay.
Not really, huh? But you're right. This is it. Call it a woman's intuition.
Women's intuition. What kind of
Slow
silly
walk.
comic book shit is that? You still don't know a thing about me.
Let's just say I have
I do kinda
plenty
like
of
it, though, because
experience with nothing coming to
It
mind.
totally falls in line with
What?
the tone that
I
Bayonetta is
spent
setting right now as she's
500
talking to this
years
kid.
Not knowing
Yeah.
who
Just
I
like
was.
very high and mighty.
I only found
Yeah.
out the truth recently.
Ra's al Ghul, alright, you take the pure platinum.
Listen,
it's for
I
you.
don't remember a thing. Nothing. I don't even know why I'm so damn sure I need to go to that mountain. But I know I
Oh,
have to.
but Kyria's broke.
It's all I know.
Kyria really could have used that.
Does that
Well,
make
okay,
any
Kyria, you're
sense?
gonna have to work out something with
now,
Ra's al
little
Ghul. And maybe Ra's al
Can't
Ghul
let the
will be able
girls
to
know
give you
you've
some
got
of
a
platinum.
heart.
It's not like that.
If that's all you know, that's all the sense you need. Just believe. That's what I did.
Bayonetta. Let's do it.
Let's do it! Oh, there's a slime. I want to do it. I gotta do it.
All right. Let's see what this one is. I hate the ones that don't let you take any hits because
Yeah.
obviously I get hit all the time. Let's see.
Time battle. Alright, we got it.
Okay.
I feel good about this.
30 seconds to take these guys down. Should be fine.
Is that all you've got?
That's the dude that makes him strong.
Got you. Fire! So close. Excellent.
Boom!
Dang, with almost 6.5 seconds to spare.
Nailed it.
Good job.
Curio, this is for you. You can get your own platinum. Oh no! I'm sorry. It's not platinum. It's a gold.
Oh.
Oh, it's very surprising. Someone said before that you can actually press the left stick forward when someone attacks. So you can, when you're using the Link outfit, and you can actually use the shield to parry attacks.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. I didn't know that. Sorry, we're skipping it. Sorry, I feel bad.
That's the only way we're gonna finish it.
I'll use one of these.
Oh, that was cool.
Boom!
Nice.
Fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but you can actually taunt people, and that makes them really angry. I don't know why you'd ever do that.
Yeah, why would you want to get them even more mad?
I don't know. Oh, Umber Climax. What else? Oh, come on. Smashing. Oh, who's making him mad? Stop making him mad. I don't like when they're mad.
Still hasn't taken a hit. Still working up that combo.
Don't get mad. Get glad. This live stream definitely not sponsored by Glad. But it could be.
You got your Umbra almost ready to go here.
Boom! Pure platinum.
Well done, Mitch.
Okay. I think I should have enough to do
We're not going to make it.
a Umbran power up here. Oh, but we only got 6 minutes. Oh, we gotta skip this. Phil, where can people find you on Twitter?
You can find me on Twitter at Philip Musin.
Yo.
Yep.
And find me running away from this dude at Jurassic Rabbit. Ba-boom.
Nothing's working.
And if you enjoyed this live stream here, we definitely plan on streaming a lot more on NBC if you're watching on NBC. Also, of course, as you know, we stream all the time on IGN.com, IGN's YouTube, as well as Twitch, Mixer, all those spots. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to IGN and NBC for future live streams just like this one as well.
That was easy.
Got that platinum.
I actually don't think I deserve that platinum.
Ah, that was great.
Shinobu Desu, please explain the game's review process. Makes no sense. Fans want to know. You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that. We can't talk into too much detail about it, but for what I can talk about, all it is we have a spreadsheet of a bunch of games that are coming out. If you're interested in one of those games, you put your name on you put your name next to it. Then when it comes time to dole out who's doing what review, our reviews editor, Dan Stapleton, actually decides based on availability and who he feels is best for any project.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, the reviews process at IGN is it's very sacred. We take a lot of time working that out and making sure that we're doing the right thing, giving each game the correct amount of time and doing it justice as well. But at the same time, I know that the review we did for Bayonetta 2, the review I did for Bayonetta 2, there is some slight controversy, but what I hope that the majority of people out there keep in mind is that, obviously it's a different time, different reviewer, different console, different expectations. So just please keep that in mind. Obviously, we gave Bayonetta 2 for Nintendo Switch a 9.0 out of 10, which is an amazing score. It got the Editor's Choice Award. So that is not a bad score at all. I think it's an amazing game, and if you're a fan of action games, could not recommend this game more than I already do. So, yep. I hope that helps answer some questions. definitely not going to talk about the review right now on stream. But if you are interested in hearing more about the review, go watch the latest episode of NBC, because we're talking all about Bayonetta 2 and Bay and all that stuff. So, which should be live on YouTube right now. But if it's not, go to IGN.com and you can see it there.
I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna beat this chapter.
You got it, man. We're gonna do it. We got this. We got 3 minutes left of the stream. And that boss has 0 life left.
Boom! The ground. Oh, it's fine.
That's all right. I'm just happy we got through it.
Is that the end of the chapter? It's the end of the chapter. All right, we did
awesome.
it. We did it.
5 total chapters with almost no skips and cutscenes. I mean, just towards the end right there, right? We had to skip like 2 or 3.
Those blank medals drive me crazy.
Oh, man. We'll go back and finish him.
I'm going to go back and yell at Hideki Kamiya for hiding half his battle encounters.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you guys once again for joining us today. It was an absolute blast. Thank you so much, Mitch, for coming on the stream with me. It was awesome having you here.
We did it.
Yes, we did. We did a great job. And thank you guys once again, too. Also, once again, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to IGN.com, NBC as well. And make sure you're following us on Mixer, Twitch, for more streams like this. And you can follow me on Twitter at Philip Newson. You can follow Mitch at Jurassic Rabbit. Yes, exactly. And thank you all. We'll see you again real soon.